three things that really stood out for us is we wanted to basically make sure the new firm would take care of our clients, make sure the new firm would take care of our associates, and then of course, ownership. Hi, my name is George Barnhart, and I'm one of the former owners of TFG Advisors, managing member, and also director of operations. So TFG Advisors was a multi-generational family planning firm in existence for over 40 years. Being over 40 years old, of course, we had a lot of different changes throughout that time. You know, our initial plan was we wanted to do internal succession, but unfortunately, that could not happen at this time. You know, we started the succession planning actually looking for a company that we could partner with probably about 2 years ago. Credent was very professional, very persistent, and you know, through time, you know, we just started building that relationship. We were looking for a firm that had a cultural fit similar to ours. You know, we wanted to make three things that really stood out for us is we wanted to basically make sure the new firm would take care of our clients, make sure the new firm would take care of our associates, and then of course, ownership. So the initial development was a slow process. What we found is that Credent was very open to discuss the different options and explain to us their policies, their procedures, and at that point, you know, we felt like it was going to be a good fit, so we moved forward. Like I said, we had over 40 years of data and client relationships. So for us, you know, like making sure that those clients were going to be taken care of was really a focus. Transitioning those clients were, you know, sometimes difficult, sometimes challenging, but the support that we received from Credent was excellent. They were willing to help, they were willing to answer questions. If they didn't know the answer, they would get back to you on that. So I think really the willingness, the hand-holding to help us get through this, because it really was, I mean, it really is a big challenge. I think the positive impact that our clients are going to feel moving from TFG to Credent Wealth Management is the fact that, you know, we are a firm that's been here a while. We're getting older. And one of the things that we really liked about Credent is that it's a much more youthful organization. And with that being said, I mean, it's like we want to take care of our clients. So, you know, what you'll find is a lot of our clients were like, well, it's about time you're getting ready to retire. So knowing that they're going to be taken care of, and not only just taken care of immediately, but over the long term. I believe the biggest impact for our team is going to be the opportunity for growth. Joining a larger firm who's actually on the move, who's continuing to grow. We felt that there would be a lot of opportunity, and we're already seeing that the opportunities are happening for our associates. So what I can tell you is if you're in the beginning stages of looking for a forever firm succession plan for your organization, I think the main thing is you've got to look for is, can you find that cultural fit? You know, what we found is that once we went down and we saw the office and we saw the individuals in place, we're like, you know, this is a good fit. I think that in all the individuals we've dealt with at Credent Wealth, very professional, very willing to answer your questions, very willing to help, really kind of eases that fear of the unknown. Because you know what, it is a scary time. You know, you're leaving your business, you don't know what's going to happen, you have to place a lot of trust. And I think that was key. We felt like we could trust what we were being told. And with that said, it all happened. So for us, it was an interesting process. We have three owners. And the three owners, the way we set up our operating agreement when we took over the firm, was that any decision had to be unanimous, 100%. So one person couldn't say, yep, we're doing it, and the other two say no. So, you know, we searched a lot of companies, and you know what, we all had to come to an agreement. And I believe after we went down to Auburn, to the corporate office, on our 2.5, 3 hour drive back, you know, there was a lot of chit chat, you know, pluses and minuses. We all came to the agreement that this was the firm. You know, if you're single, you can make that decision. but all three of us had to be in agreement. So with that said, we all felt that it was the right decision.